I'm Sue with Yoga Awakening, and my intention for class today is to focus on the second of the eight limbs of yoga, which is called the Niyamas. The Niyamas are about self-observances and self-purifications. So there are 5 of them, and throughout the practice today, I'm going to talk about all those 5 self-observances. So let's begin. But before we begin, actually, if you want to help me to share yoga around the world, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. And also feel free to comment if you have any questions. Just put them in the comment underneath the video. Thanks, and let's begin. Begin to feel the fullness of your breath. In your mindful seat, begin to breathe in and out through the nose. And as you hear the first chord inhale, and as you hear the second chord exhale, feel the fullness of the breath. Feel your breath and hear your breath like the sound of the ocean, strong and powerful. The stronger you can hear your breath, the less you will hear the thinking mind. So hear that breath like the sound of the ocean. Try to make the exhale twice as long as the inhale, breathing in and out through the nose. And while you continue to feel the fullness of the breath and to settle into the silence of the mind, I'm going to open with a chant called Ramadasa. And this chant translates to I am the sun, I am the moon, I am the earth, I am infinity. I chose this chant because the second niyama is called Santosha, meaning contentment. And when we connect with nature and the universe, the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets, we draw into that peace that's always present within us. together, heart center, and we'll open all together with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Remaining in our mindful seat, we're going to begin with the first of the niyamas called Saucha, which are purifications and self-cleansing techniques. So one of those is called Kapalabhati breath, breath of fire. So we're going to take our hands to our navel center and we're going to give sharp exhales, pulses through the nose as we pump our navel center. So it looks like this and sounds like this. So you may feel like you're only exhaling and not inhaling, but that inhale will happen very subtly. Kapalabhati, breath of fire, one of the purifications of the first part of the niyamas called Saucha. You may need a Kleenex. And pause, take a full diaphragmatic inhale, full diaphragmatic exhale. Full inhale, full exhale. And once again, hands at the navel center, pumping here, sharp exhales through the nose. Take a full inhale and exhale. This technique is sometimes called shining skull because we're actually learning to practicing and emptying the mind and the frontal part of the brain, the frontal lobe. So clearing our thoughts, the more powerful our breath, the more we will be able to release our thinking mind, that monkey brain. This is also great for digestion, a great exercise to do every morning. And pause, full diaphragmatic inhale, full exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Take a deep inhale, sharp exhales. And pause. Full inhale. Full exhale. Full inhale. And exhale. So there are many purifications. The first of the niyamas is called Saucha. Another one is using a neti pot for cleansing the navel passage. I have my neti pot right here. So you can get this at any pharmacy. Directions are, you can follow the directions, and maybe sometime I'll show you how to use it on YouTube. All right, so let's begin to flow with our practice. Playlist today is called Singing Bowls. Let's begin with circles with our torso. And as we flow here, going in both directions, we'll begin the second niyama called Santosha, or contentment. So just begin to flow through the body, release through the mind, and draw into that inner peace that's always present within you. Let's come up to all fours. And in all fours, continue to flow through the body. Any movement to awaken through the spine. Santosha, contentment, inner peace. Deepening our breath, lengthening our breath. It's just one way to help us to hold to this inner peace as we flow through our practice and throughout our day. Press it back to child's pose, and then inhale forward to all fours. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale forward, all fours. Breathing in and out through the nose. The stronger, the louder the breath, the more peaceful will be the mind. Come back to neutral spine, all fours, and now flowing cat-cow. Exhale, cat the back. Inhale, release through the belly, broaden through the chest. Gaze forward, cow. And continue to flow back and forth here. The Niyamas, the second limb of yoga, are all about self-observances, taking care of ourselves, going deeper with self-study. Unraveling the layers of things that are not serving us. Come back to neutral spine, turn your toes under and lift it up to downward facing dog. Come high onto your toes, inhale, and then exhale, heels to the earth. Inhale, come high onto your toes, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, heels to the earth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, toes, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do this 2 more times. Strong exhale through the nose. Let the breath cleanse the body, cleanse the mind. The first niyama, Saucha. Walk or float your feet to your hands. Inhale like a wave upon the ocean, flat back forward, and exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Shake the head yes, and shake the head no, and just let the head drop and hang, making circles, relaxing through the shoulders. Feel the peace within. So another way to practice Santosha, contentment, is to practice gratitude. So take a moment here in gratitude as we're bowing to the earth, gratitude to our beautiful Mother Earth. And let's inhale, raise our arms to the sky as we draw in gratitude for the sun. And exhale, peace at the heart center. Let's begin to flow peacefully with some sun salutes. Inhale, reaching the arms to the sky. Peace to Mother Earth. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana, gratitude to the earth. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, fold. Inhale to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, gratitude to the sun. Exhale, fold, gratitude to Mother Earth. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle those arms up to the blue sky and bring that peace of that sky energy right to your heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Extend your left leg back, come onto your back knee. Cactus pose your hands, Prana Mudra. Take a moment of gratitude here. And then frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, fold. Extend your right knee back, come onto your back knee. Prana Mudra. Maybe this feeling of gratitude even brings a smile to your face. And frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Reach up to the sun. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's take a full sun salute now. Adding downward dog. Reach to the sky. Palms to touch, gaze upward. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway open. Step or float it back. Maybe coming to knees, chest, chin, gentler, or full chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Exhale back, down dog. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Inhale again, give a big sigh through the mouth, maybe even stick out the tongue like a lion's roar. Ha! Cleansing with our breath, deep exhale. Ha! Saucha, purifications. Bend the knees, step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, bow. Reach up, gratitude for the sun. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again to the sky. Fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway open. Step or float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a full inhale here. Full exhale. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees, step or float. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, bow. Circle the arms around, palms to touch, gazing upward. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze open. Exhale, step or float it back. I'll show the modification this time. Knees, chest, chin, cobra. Exhale back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, exhale. Walk or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, bow. Reach up to the sky. And hands to heart. Let's do one more round in our own time. Peace within, Santosha. Flow with the breath. And now standing in Tadasana, palms facing forward. We'll come to the third niyama called tapas. Tapas is our inner fire, that power, that strength within, our commitment, our self-discipline. So on our mat, we work on tapas through building inner heat, that fire within. So let's start right here, coming to chair pose, Utkatasana, palms to touch. Gaze up at your thumbs, sink into your chair. Let that gaze at the palms, that concentration focus, bring in that contentment and peace of Santosha. But as you draw in through your core, feel that fire, that strength, that burning energy. Commitment, power, strength. Fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway open. Come to downward facing dog. Come forward to the top of a push-up and hold your plank. Drawing through your core, broaden through your chest. Even though this is strong and powerful, hold on to that Santosha, peace within. And know that you can always come onto your knees. No need to over effort. Find that perfect balance. And find your way to child's pose. Pause. Lift your hips a little higher. Come onto the crown of your head. Elbows are bent, hands are on the earth, and then just roll on your forehead. And come back for a moment to Santosha. Contentment, peace. And as we flow through the stronger part of the practice and work on tapas, just remember this contentment, peace within. Come back up to all fours, back to downward dog. Step or float your feet to your hands. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, bow with gratitude. Back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Ground down through your right foot. Wrap the left leg around. Eagle legs, Garundasana, either resting a big toe on the earth, half bind or full bound. Spread the arms, right arm over left. Lengthen the breath. Let that lengthening of the breath help you to sustain the pose. Tapas, self-discipline. Other ways to practice self-discipline are to try to commit to maybe practicing something 10 minutes a day. Try it for a whole month. See if you can commit to something every single day. And release. Other side. Garundasana, ground out through your left foot, wrap that right leg around. Choices of resting big toe on the earth, half bound or full bind. Spread those eagle arms. Either give yourself a hug or work to bring your palms to touch. Feel the fire within, and at the same time, Santosha, peace within. And right foot meets the left. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, bow, gratitude to the earth. Inhale, halfway open. Come back to downward dog. Take a full inhale through the nose. Cleansing breath, Saucha, sigh, or lion's roar through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lion's roar. Inhale forward, top of a push-up. Hold your push-up. Coming onto the knees if you need to. and back, downward dog. All right, let's begin to really build some heat. We're going to extend our right leg behind us. Come forward to the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower, keeping that leg lifted, chaturanga. Come back to the top of a push-up. Exhale, back. Down dog, we're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale through the nose, inhale through the nose, exhale back. 1 more time, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, other side. Left leg extends. Come forward, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Child's pose. Santosha, inner peace. When we practice tapas, at the same time that we practice Santosha, everything becomes easier. Remembering that peace within, using the least amount of effort, least amount of energy. Lift up all 4s, back to downward dog. Step or flip the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Cactus pose, your hands come high onto your toes. And then extend your arms behind you, drinking bird. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, extend back. Inhale. Exhale, keep going. Another way to practice tapas, self-discipline, is to wake up and manifest. Every time you wake up in the morning, the second you wake up, think about what you want to manifest for your day. And maybe even get up and make a list. Maybe make it the night before. And see if you accomplish those tasks by the end of the day. Fold Uttanasana. And of course, on that list, self-purifications. Placing on the list things for self-care. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, fold. Back to downward dog. Extend your right leg behind you. Bring it through to warrior 2. As you come into your warrior position, just thinking of the word warrior makes us think of tapas, our inner fire, strength, power. But as a yogi, we want to remember the contentment also, that peace within. So at the same time we're so strong and powerful, we're also gentle and peaceful. Sink it an inch deeper. Working that front thigh parallel to the earth. And now flowing back and forth between reverse and extended side angle. And let this free movement of the arms remind you of Santosha, peace within. And back to warrior two. Hold to that strength, that power, just a few more moments. Breathe into those areas of discomfort, maybe that front quad, front thigh, and circle the hands around. Come to high plank. Choose what's right for you. Maybe come onto your knees. Hold. Close your eyes, just be wherever you are. Peaceful and powerful. Child's pose. Feel the fullness of the breath. Let that cleanse you. Come up to all fours, and we'll do the other side. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see. Extend the left leg behind you. Bring it through, warrior two. Feel your body in the shape of this warrior. Gaze beyond your middle finger. Sink it an inch deeper. Draw it the navel in and up. Hold strong to that inner fire. Your strength, your truth. And now let's bring that peace of the flow as we go back and forth between reverse and extended side angle. Cartwheel the hands around. Hold your plank or come onto your knees or child's pose. And now we'll come to the fourth niyama called Svadyaya. Rather, Svadyaya. S-V-A-D-Y-A-Y-A. I think I have that right. Svadyaya. That's a funny one. So, Svadyaya means self-study. Self-study. So right here on your mat, draw into self-study, in inner introspection. And are you doing what's right for your body right at this very moment? Is it right for you? Should you be holding plank? Should you be on your knees? Should you be in child's pose? Now let's all join in child's pose. So Svadyaya is about going inward, unraveling the layers of things in our life that are not serving us. Lift your hips up again, come onto your forearms, and then roll on your forehead again. Introspection. We can practice this on our mat by making sure that we're honoring our truth, that we're not over-efforting, that we're not pushing beyond our boundary. Come back up to all fours, back to downward dog. Step or flip the feet to the hands. Inhale halfway, exhale bow. Back to chair pose, Utkatasana. We're going to sink our hips deep and take it down to boat pose, Navasana. And as we practice self-study, do what's appropriate for you. Maybe holding your hamstrings here, lifting up through the chest. Maybe going a step more and extending the arms. Maybe final, extend the legs, lift up through the chest, find a gaze. And now can you practice Santosha here, inner peace? And take your left ankle over your right. Pause in Sukhasana. Simple seat. Close your eyes. Santosha, go inward. Draw your awareness at your third eye. Self-study. What changes do you need to make on your mat, in your life, in your relationships? Again, Navasana, boat pose. Choose what's appropriate for you. So another part of Svadyaya is the fourth part of Niyamas, is to study ancient scripture. So some of these great works are the Yoga Sutras or the Bhagavad Gita. The book I'm reading right now by Yogananda. He wrote Autobiography of a Yogi, and now I'm reading the book called Divine Romance. Take the right ankle over the left. Pause, Sukhasana. In India, they also practice what's called satsangs, which are what we might say are like lectures, going to lectures of the great people who know of the wisdom of the great gurus of the past and of the present. And they talk about their wisdom and share the wisdom of past gurus and how we can awaken to that true essence within. Let's find our way back to downward facing dog. Let's continue to build a little more heat. Inhale forward, top of a push-up. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Extend your right leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw into your core. Draw strong into your core, and then lower that knee, hover it towards the earth, and lift it back up. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Inhale, lift. So we don't have a lot of satsangs, these lectures like they have in India, in the US, but a great way to hear some of this wisdom is to just go right to YouTube, and there's a lot of lectures or satsangs by great gurus of our time. Right foot meets the left. Extend your left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Lower that knee towards the earth and then lift back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep going. One of my favorites on YouTube is Moji, M-O-J-I. And left foot meets the right back to child's pose. He's a beautiful human being and has a beautiful way of teaching us to just let go of the thinking mind. Let go of all the labels of who we are so that we come back over and over again to our true essence. Come back, all fours, back to downward dog. Extend your right leg behind you, bring it through, warrior two. Come to extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. Now from here, practice Svadyaya, self-study, and do the position that's right for you. Maybe right here is best for you. Maybe you can take the next step and place your right hand on the earth or on a block. Maybe you can take the next step and wrap that left hand around. Maybe one step more and thread your right hand through. Find your left hand. So we are all different and made, we are structured, different proportions. Some of us have longer arms than others, though. Some of us have monkey arms, like myself, T-Rex arms. So it's a little harder to take that bind. So do what's right for your body. Unwind, step it up to half moon. We're going to take it one step at a time though. Bring both hands to the earth. Lift up your left leg. Maybe this is where you want to be, or choose to begin to slowly lift that left arm up to the sky. Right hand can be on a block. Maybe this is where you want to be, maybe keeping that left hand on the earth, or bend the top knee and take a hold of the top of the foot, Ardha Chandra Chapasana. And slowly release. Either take a vinyasa flow or pause in child's pose. Moving to the other side. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see. Extend your left leg. Bring it through, warrior two. Extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Reach your right arm over your ear. Either remaining here. Next step will be to bring that left hand to the earth. If you're crunching into this hip, make sure your hand is on a block. Take that right hand, wrap it around to your left hip. Take that left hand, maybe you can take the full bind. If not, no worries, not about the goal. Unwind. Stepping it up to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, beginning with both hands on the earth. Lifting up your right leg, staying here, or begin to lift that right arm up to the sky. Staying here, or full Ardha Chandra Chapasana, sugar cane pose. And slowly unwind. Right hand to the earth, low lunge, flow through vinyasa or pause in child's pose. Extend your right leg behind you. Pigeon pose on the right side. Just come to a comfortable position here. Don't worry about your alignment. Just be comfortable. Maybe your heel closer to your groin. Because now we come to the 5th niyama, called Ishvara, which means surrender. So in your pigeon pose, can you completely surrender? Maybe you can have a block under your right hip, even more comfortable. And begin to soften and release and surrender through the low back, through the mid back, through the upper back. Surrender to something beyond yourself. Surrender to that higher self. Breathe into the back body. Feel that connection to something beyond. Maybe repeat the mantra, not my will be done, but your will be done. Slowly lifting back up. Come back to downward dog and extend that right leg back behind, bend the knee. Take a stretch here. And if you choose, again, really trust your inner wisdom. If you choose, maybe flip the dog. So we're gonna flip over, right foot falls to the earth behind the left, and then lift that right arm up to the sky. Breathe into the space of something greater beyond your small self. Stretch up through the hips. Reach those right fingertips back. Keep stretching, stretching. And unwind. Downward dog. Find your pigeon pose on the left side. Ekapada Rajakapatasana. Soften, surrender. Everything becomes easier when we just flow with the universe, flow with what comes our way instead of trying to control. Release and surrender. And slowly walk your hands back. Whatever you did on the other side, maybe again, do it on this side. Downward dog. Extend the left leg, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Maybe staying right here. Maybe you just need a child's pose, or flip the dog. Right leg is straight, left arm is straight. Lift up through the hips and lift up through the heart. Expand, lengthen out to something greater than your small self. And unwind. Downward dog. Child's pose. Slowly come up and find your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe turn up the corners of your lips as you give yourself a hug and remind yourself of ever-present Santosha, contentment, peace within. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. Bridge pose. If you'd like to go right to wheel pose, that will be your choice. Ground down through your feet, lift up through your hips. Interlace your fingers underneath your back. Lift up through your chin. Extend from your hips, from your heart to your hips to your knees. And slowly release, hips back to the earth, one vertebra at a time, soles of the feet together, knees wide apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. Again, soles of the feet on the earth, yogi's choice. Do what's right and appropriate for you. Svadyaya, self-study. Either hands on either side of your ears for wheel pose, Dhanurasana, or continue with another bridge pose, Sati Bandhasana. And gently coming back down, hug the knees back into the chest. Soles of the feet back to the earth. Bring your knees to touch, feet wider apart. And then hug the knees back into the chest and extend the left leg long. Keep holding on to that right knee. Cross the right knee over the left. Goal post your arms. Ways to practice Ishvara, surrender, or to practice Shavasana, which we're about to come to. And Yoga Nidra, which is a body scan, relaxing through each body part. Switch to the other side, hug the knees into the chest. Continue to hug the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg long, and then cross that left knee over the body. And slowly unwind. Choose to take any final pose or cool down, or find your way to final Shavasana. Shoulders drawn underneath the back, palms facing up, being receptive to something more than the small self. Let those palms open up towards the sky, remind you of something greater and beyond. Feet gently opening to the sides. Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. And settle into Shavasana. Let the body simply be. Soham, I am that. I am not my thinking mind. I am not my physical body. I am not even my name. I'm not what I do for work. I'm not my opinions. I'm not my ideas. I'm not my emotions. I'm not all these things and more. I am pure light. I am more than this physical body. Imagine down to the atoms, molecules of your body, deep within. And feel that oneness with all that is. Slowly begin to bring awareness back into your body. Slowly begin to bring movement through your hands and through your feet. As you're ready, finding your way to one side in fetal position. And very mindfully back up to a seat. The Niyamas, second limb of yoga. In review, we have Saucha, self-purifications, like strong breathing techniques, the neti pot, self-cleansing, maybe fasting. The second Niyama, Santosha, peace and contentment. The third, Tapas, our self-discipline, self-study, inner strength, inner power, fire within. The fourth, Svadyaya, is that inner reflection, inner self-study. And finally, Ishvara, surrendering to something greater and beyond our small self. Let's close today with Om, Shanti, 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 Om. Om, the healing energy of the universe, and Shanti, meaning peace. always present within me bows to that divine light that's always present within you.